Welcome back to Wellness Lenses. Today, we're going on a journey to learn more about burnout and the physical signs that it leaves behind, which are often overlooked. This video is for you if you've ever wondered why you feel tired, stressed, or even sick, even though you're trying your best. You'll not only understand the complex web of physical signs of burnout by the end, but you'll also know how to spot them and deal with them effectively. Modern life is very fast-paced, and burnout is becoming more and more common. This is caused by a lot of different things working together. The constant need to work and the fact that technology is always on make it hard to tell the difference between work and personal life. People are always trying to be successful because they feel pressured to do well and are afraid of losing their jobs. Burnout is made worse by not taking enough time for yourself and relaxing, and by being constantly bombarded with information and social comparisons on social media. To avoid burnout in this fast-paced and stressful environment, it's important to be aware of these factors and actively look for ways to be resilient and find balance. So let's dive in. Burnout is more than just being tired. It's often caused by long-term stress. We feel mentally, emotionally, and physically worn out all the time. It affects every part of our lives. So, how do you spot it? Here are some physical signs. Number 1. Persistent fatigue. Modern burnout is characterized by constant fatigue, which can come from a variety of different sources. Because we are always connected to the internet, work emails and messages can get in the way of our personal time, making it hard to fully recharge. When combined with long work hours and a life that is always moving faster, this constant connectivity can make people tired all the time. Also, dealing with the emotional effects of living in a world where things are uncertain and expectations can change quickly can use up even more of our energy. It's important to understand the role of persistent fatigue and burnout because it tells us that our physical and mental health may be in danger. Number 2. Digestive problems. Having a lot of responsibilities can cause stress and anxiety, which can throw off the delicate balance of our digestive system. This imbalance can show up as stomach aches, cramps, and problems going to the bathroom on a regular basis. Also, unhealthy ways of coping, like overeating or eating comfort foods when you're stressed, can make these problems worse. One strong link between the gut and the brain is that when stress affects the gut, it can also affect our mental health. It is very important to understand the part that digestive issues play in burnout in order to improve overall health and resilience in our fast-paced world. Number 3. Weakening of the immune system. Stress that lasts for a long time can weaken the immune system, making us more likely to get sick. It gets harder for the body to fight off infections and viruses when stress hormones like cortisol are in charge. Not only does this lower immunity make it more likely to get sick, but it can also make it take longer to get better when you do get sick. In a world where health is very important, knowing how burnout affects our immune systems makes it even more important to deal with stress and put yourself first every day. Number 4. Physical pain. Muscle tension, frequent headaches, and even crippling migraines can be signs of long-term stress. This pain is caused by our bodies carrying the weight of stress as muscles tense and contract in response to constant pressure. The pain is always there to remind us that something is wrong with our health. Dealing with physical pain isn't just about getting rid of the symptoms. It's also about realizing that it can be a sign of deeper emotional and mental problems. When we recognize and deal with these physical pains, we take an important step towards overall health and being able to handle life's stresses. Number 5. Sweet cravings. Another subtle but strong sign of burnout in today's world is the desire for sweet things. When our bodies need quick energy boosts, they may make us want sugary or high-calorie foods. These cravings can become a way to deal with stress or emotional exhaustion for a short time. but eating too many sweets can make you lose energy, gain weight, and make the cycle of burnout worse. To keep a healthy, balanced diet despite the stresses of everyday life, you need to be aware of and control these cravings. Number 6. High blood pressure. A major physical effect of modern burnout is high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. Stress that lasts for a long time can raise blood pressure over time, which raises the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other health problems. There is a strong link between long-term stress and high blood pressure, as shown by studies like the Framingham Heart Study. Recognizing and taking care of high blood pressure is important for long-term health and lowering the risk of heart problems. So it's an important part of avoiding and recovering from burnout. Number 7. Negative attitudes. Being burned out can make you feel bad about work, life, and yourself all the time. People can think and act with a constant sense of cynicism, pessimism, and delusionment. This negative attitude not only hurts your own health, but it also makes relationships difficult and slows down work. To break the cycle of burnout, it's important to recognize and deal with negative attitudes. Practicing gratitude, being positive, and getting professional help when you need it are all good ways to fight these negative thought patterns, which will ultimately improve your emotional health and resilience. So there you have it. These physical signs might not scream burnout right away, but they are your body's way of desperately trying to get your attention. It's important to listen and answer. What's the key to getting rid of these physical signs of burnout? Self-awareness, taking care of yourself, and asking for help when you need it are the first steps. Know your limits, make self-care a priority, and remember that you don't have to go through this journey by yourself. Remember that the first step to a healthier, more balanced life is to learn how to spot the physical signs of burnout. The journey, not the end goal, is up to you, and you can change your path. Thanks for coming along with me as I look at the physical signs of burnout. Your health is important, and you can recover from burnout and find the strong, vibrant you with knowledge and self-compassion. See you in the next video.